Ever heard of a ritual where coconuts are broken on people's heads? Well, in India, it's a real tradition. In Tamil Nadu, a unique temple festival involves breaking coconuts on devotees' heads to bring them good luck. While it might sound intense, people actually line up for this. And that's just one of the many incredible and sometimes unbelievable facts about India. From bizarre rituals to jaw-dropping geography and rich history, India is full of surprises. In this video, we're going to dive into some mind-blowing facts about this amazing country that you probably didn't know. And to make things even more fun, I've got some trivia questions lined up along the way. See how much you know about India and share your answers in the comments. Let's get started. Let's start with geography. India's landscape is as diverse as it gets. For instance, India is the only country in the world where lions and tigers coexist in the wild. In the Gir Forest National Park, Asiatic lions roam freely, while Bengal tigers rule the jungles elsewhere. Talk about an impressive range of wildlife. And here's something even more incredible. Cherrapunji in India holds the record as one of the wettest places on Earth. It receives so much rainfall that even monsoon experts are stunned. The region can see over 450 inches of rain per year. That's more than most places get in a lifetime. Before we move on, let's see how much you know about India's coastline with our first trivia question. How long is India's coastline? A. 5,000 kilometers. B. 7,516 kilometers. Or C. 10,000 kilometers. Take a moment to guess and drop your answer in the comments below. If you guessed B, 7,516 kilometers, you're right. India's coastline is so vast it could almost wrap around the Earth twice. Pretty amazing, right? India's culture and history are packed with jaw-dropping gems that have shaped not just the country, but the world. For starters, did you know that India is home to over 19,500 languages and dialects? Yep, it's not just Hindi or English you'll hear when you travel around. It's like entering a new linguistic universe with every region you visit. Each of these languages carries centuries of history and unique stories, making India one of the most linguistically diverse countries on the planet. But that's not all. India is also home to one of the oldest universities in the world, Nalanda University. Over 2,700 years ago, scholars from all over Asia flocked to Nalanda to study subjects like astronomy, medicine, and literature. It was a center of learning long before modern universities even existed. If you're a fan of literature, you might be surprised to learn that the world's first literature anthology was composed in India over 2,000 years ago, the Tamil Sangam poetry. This ancient collection has inspired poets and writers for centuries. And if you love math, India's got something extra special for you. One of the most important discoveries in mathematics, the invention of zero, happened in India. Imagine a world without zero. Hard, right? India's contribution to math completely transformed how we calculate and think about numbers today. Without zero, even your favorite video games wouldn't exist. Before moving on, let's test your knowledge with a fun trivia break. India has more English speakers than which of these countries? A. The USA. B. The UK. Or C. Australia. Take a second to guess and leave your answer in the comments below. If you guessed the UK, you're absolutely right. India has a higher number of English speakers than even the UK itself. With over 125 million people speaking English, it's one of the largest English-speaking populations in the world. India is a land of innovation, and some of its contributions to the world may surprise you. For example, did you know that India is the largest milk producer in the world? That's right. India produces over 187 million metric tons of milk each year. To put that in perspective, this amount of milk could fill over 10,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. It's pretty impressive for a country known for its large vegetarian population. India's contributions go far beyond food, though. One of the most popular board games in the world, chess, was invented in India. Originally called Chaturanga, this ancient game was played over 1,500 years ago in the Indian subcontinent. Chess has since evolved and spread across the globe, becoming a favorite pastime in every corner of the world. And when it comes to space exploration, India is making waves. In 2013, India launched its first interplanetary mission to Mars called Mangalyaan, or the Mars Orbiter mission. But here's the real kicker. India managed to do it at a fraction of the cost of other space missions. In fact, the Mangalyaan mission cost less than the production of the Hollywood movie Gravity. And to top it off, India became the first country to succeed in reaching Mars on its very first attempt. Now that's some serious innovation. But India's innovations aren't just about space or games. They're in everyday life too. India is also the birthplace of Ayurveda, one of the oldest medical systems in the world, dating back more than 3,000 years. Even today, people around the globe turn to Ayurveda for natural healing and wellness solutions. Before we continue, let's pause for a trivia question. Which of these is an ancient Indian invention? A. Shampoo. B. Airplane. Or C. Light bulb. If you commented A. Shampoo, you're right. The word shampoo comes from the Hindi word shampoo, and the practice of hair washing with herbs and natural ingredients originated in India centuries ago. India is full of quirky, fun facts that can surprise even those familiar with the country. For example, did you know that there's a polling station in India for just one voter? It's true. In the remote Gir forest, a polling booth is set up for a man named Mahant Bharatas Das Andas, who is the only registered voter in his area. Talk about dedication. The Indian government goes the extra mile to make sure everyone's vote counts. Literally. Another incredible fact. India is home to the world's largest postal system, with over 150,000 post offices. That's more post offices than many countries have in total. This vast network even includes a floating post office on Dal Lake in Srinagar, Kashmir. Imagine sending letters from a post office that floats on water. It's a unique attraction that draws tourists from all over the world. India's religious festivals are just as astonishing. Take the Kumbh Mela, for example. This pilgrimage is so massive that it's been recorded from space. Every few years, tens of millions of people gather for this festival, making it one of the largest human gatherings on Earth. It's a truly remarkable event that demonstrates the deep-rooted spirituality of the country. And if you're into vegetarian cuisine, you'll be pleased to know that India has the largest population of vegetarians in the world. Over 30% of the country's population follows a vegetarian diet, which is a higher percentage than anywhere else in the world. That's a lot of delicious vegetarian dishes to explore. Now, let's test your knowledge with our final trivia question. What is India's national animal? A. An elephant. B. A tiger. Or C. A peacock? Comment below with your guess. It's the tiger. The Bengal tiger is India's national animal, symbolizing strength, power, and grace. Wow. India is truly a land of surprises, right? From breaking coconuts on people's heads for good luck, to having one of the world's oldest universities, and even launching groundbreaking space missions, India's rich culture, history, and innovations are absolutely fascinating. And let's not forget the quirky everyday facts, like the floating post office and the largest gathering of people at the Kumbh Mela. What was your favorite fact from today's video? Was it the Mars mission, or perhaps the one voter polling booth? Drop it in the comments below, we'd love to know. Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family who enjoy learning fun, quirky facts. If you had fun, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We've got plenty more exciting content in the pipeline, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.